Imagine being nationally known. People from all over the country watch and cheer you on every game day. People even pay tons of money for your jersey and autograph. That sounds like a dream, right? Now imagine not seeing a dime from your own name. This is the life of a college athlete. College athletes don't gain anything for the billions of dollars in revenue that they generate for their schools. Now I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with me? Well, if there's one thing that most of us can relate to, it's the battle to find financial stability. Millions of Americans struggle with paying off their college debt every day. And college athletes, they're no different. Not every player makes it to the pros, and some are left with injuries and long term effects that can keep them from feeding their families. The sports world has fascinated me ever since I was a kid. I'm not only a fanatic, but I'm also a sports marketing and media student. I've dedicated my time to learning about the sports realm and how it can improve, not only for the players, but also the industry as a whole. Now, I'm not here to persuade you. Instead, I'm going to inform you on the doubts that colleges have about paying their athletes, the actions that athletes are taking, and a plan that could possibly work for everyone. For years, colleges have had reservations about paying their athletes. Schools make billions of dollars from their basketball and football programs alone. It's no secret that college athletics has become a huge business. As Scoop Jackson of ESPN.com states, we allow the school part to blind us into thinking that the educational piece changes the dynamics of what's really going on and exempts athletics from becoming anything other than money. The question plaguing this issue is there a way to pay athletes in every program fairly? Schools feel that their athletes are being paid within education. They also say, like signing a professional contract, the student has agreed not to get paid for their services. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, that all seems fair. But here's another side of the argument. I'm going to tell you the story of a student athlete. He comes from a poor background, and now, of course, he can't use payment of his education to feed his family. However, if he were to borrow money for any purpose, he would be suspended. Jamar Samuels was suspended on the eve of the biggest game of his career for just that reason. As SBNation.com stated, he accepted just $200 in cash, while the NCAA was paid billions to broadcast that game. Students are becoming fed up with this and taking matters into their own hands. Some players have even sued the NCAA over the use of player names and likenesses. Many have even taken steps to form a labor union. NBCNews.com states that judges ruling in those cases are allowing schools more freedom on how they run their sports program, and the motion to form a union has been granted. Now, you may be asking yourself now, are these viable fixes to the problem? Well, the answer is yes. This could mean players' stipend and increased financial aid based on earnings for use of likenesses and names. Players will have money for necessities like clothes and food, and this also eliminates the issue of athletes getting in trouble for money. That's awesome. So I've just touched on the battle of paying college athletes. Is this the right thing to do ethically? Maybe. Does it benefit both the school and the athletes? Sure. One thing that can't be denied is the fact that college athletes generate billions of dollars in revenue for their schools. Not every athlete will make it to the pros. Not every athlete gets a full scholarship. For some, the answer could be as simple as pay or don't play. Thank you.